Let me just get some people up in here. Copy that thing. All right. One of these days, uh, the chat will kick on. I don't know when. First thing we're gonna do is I have a orange setup. Gonna make Cincos with it. We're gonna hook my there. It's gonna be a little loud for a minute. Apologize. The microwave is loud. So what I want to do today is I want to put some Cincos together. It's going to be orange, but Cincos. And we have a new swim bait mold. I did make a short about it, and I made a video about it. I'm going to pour a couple of them as well. It takes a little bit longer for the swim bait to cool down, so we can do Cincos while the swim baits cool down. Again, sorry about the noise. Microwave is a little loud. I imagine if I reposition my mic, it might not be as loud. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, that kind of fixed it a little bit. Not much, but it worked. For the swim bait color I have, it's actually the frog green that I normally use for the frogs. I'm going to make swim bait in that color because I want to see how it'll look and see how it'll work. I haven't taken the new swim bait out to test it yet, but that's what it looks like. Got me a googly eye on it, and I've been kind of experimenting with putting the vein in it, so that's been kind of fun. Stupid mic or headphones. I hate these headphones. We've got 40 seconds on the mic. Has our chat block started working yet? Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Anyways, I was for the chat to start working. I don't know what's going on with it. But if you're new here, don't forget to go like, comment, subscribe. You don't necessarily have to comment. It's just everyone says like, comment, subscribe, so I gotta be on the bandwagon too. I have already put worm oil in the mold for the release. Again, if you're new here, the worm oil helps the mold or the lure release from the mold after it cools. There we go. Oh, I scorched it. Absolutely scorched. I hope I didn't mess it up. Scorching it like that. That could be okay. But since it's ready, let's go ahead and inject one. Just have to sit for as long as it cools down. This is the normal time that I do it. I don't know when it got so hot, but it did. I'd really like to know what's going on with my chat bar. I don't know why it's not working. What is going on? All messages. The chat should be working. It's turned on. While that cools, I want to get this one ready. I want to make sure I don't overheat it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to a minute 30 on that, and I'm going to move this over here while it cools down and get the mold ready. Hopefully you can see good. So this is a hand pour. We don't need the injector. So I literally just be pouring it in and then setting it to the side. It takes a little bit to cool down. It don't look that impressive, or maybe it's just because I'm still new at hand pouring. And we finally have the chat working. We have, what is that? BZ 455 says hi. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. It's nice to see everyone. We missed the live stream last week due to I was at a meeting for the fishing tournament last weekend. The latest video I put up, the very end, there is a clip from that fishing tournament. We caught fish, but nothing noteworthy. So that's why I didn't make a video about it. I apologize. I'm trying to get back on track. I know I got like one short up this week, I think. I'm kind of slacking the last 2 weeks. I apologize. I'm definitely trying to get back on track. We got DHLF. How are you doing today? I'm not sure if this one is ready yet. Doesn't feel like it. Take a 10. Yeah, definitely not ready yet. Everyone like and subscribe. I will be forever grateful to everyone that subscribes, everyone that's in the chat, or in the live in general, even if you don't subscribe. I'm still grateful. It's just, I gotta put this back in for like 30 seconds. So the last couple weeks have been really rough for making content. My views are down a lot, and I do not know why, because I'm regular on the full-length videos, and other than last week, I'm regular on my live stream. Definitely send it to all your friends. I want to be known for my fishing stuff, not my Ninja Warrior stuff. The Ninja Warrior days are behind me. Too old to be swinging around anymore. I don't even have that Instagram anymore. That was a good Instagram. So, we should be, I think I can pour one, so let me get you in the frame here. And it's going to be a little hard for you guys to see, but literally it's just a hand pour mold. Pour it on there. Trying to go nice and slow. Make it nice and even. And just like that. Ah, yes. So, my name is TJ. TJ's Outdoor Adventures. I like to fish. I like to camp. I like anything outdoors. Hunting, hiking, I like it all. I think we can open up this Cinco and see how it looks. Crack it open. 3, 2, 1. That is gorgeous. Really liking that color. What do you think? Good color? That's going to catch a fish. I appreciate it. I try and give it my absolute best every video I bring. Sometimes the full-length videos, people say, it's a little bit boring. And yeah, it can be. But, unfortunately, when your content is mostly fishing, sometimes fishing does not have all the excitement. Now, making lures, that's exciting. I'm going to get some more worm oil in the mold. Of Of course you can get a few lures. If you go to my Instagram, which is TJS underscore outdoor underscore life, and send me a message on there. We can talk about the lures that you want, and we can get shipping arranged. I have a shipment of lures that I have to send out. I haven't had a chance to because I've been working, but there will be a shipment going out this week. And whatever you want, I will literally make it and get it ready for you. Everything is made as you order, other than what we make in the live. Sometimes I do just send out what we make in the live if that's what you want. But most of the fishing I do, I'm going to say 75% of it, I fish with my own lures. That's literally my testing process. You don't have an Instagram because you're 13. Let's see. How can we do this? Do you have Discord? Ah, my kitty's here. How are you, my kitty? I miss you. I hope the weather is gorgeous for you in Hawaii. Alright, I'm going to get the orange back in the mic, and I'm going to give it 40 seconds. And we're going to do another round of Cincos. The live is lagging? Everything is as good as it can be for me right now. My truck is running, so that's a plus for now, until it breaks again. And then I'm out in the driveway tearing it apart. Oh, back on to not having an Instagram though. Yeah, we just got new internet here at the house, and I have not really had a chance to test it. So, I mean, there's a possibility it could be mine. I think I have the Wi-Fi on. I hope I'm not running off just my service. Hey. Car troubles is definitely the worst. I think I spend more time under the hood of my car fixing it than I do anything else. I had to take the motor out and change a oil line. Then 2 weeks later, my fuel pump went out. And it was just easier to take the bed off of my truck. And it was just to drop the tank. And if this would have been like 10 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, I get to work on my car, yeah. Now I'm just like, no, I gotta work on my car. Why? Alright, hopefully that thing go. Yeah, I have an Instagram. It is TJ's underscore outdoor underscore life. The profile picture is, I can't remember. Apologize. Yeah, I'm thinking of a way. Do you have a Discord? If you have Discord, we have a Discord server that you can join and conversate there. Or you can email me if you got an email. All right, kitty, you have fun. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and comment on my most recent video, and we can work it from there. let's get these out of the water and take a look, shall we? Look at that. They're gorgeous. And we're going to catch some fish. So my email address, if you want to email me about it, is tjbruce15@gmail. I think I would definitely slam some bass. Let's see if the swim bait is ready. I keep getting tangled in my headphones. Aggravating. So getting the swim baits out, you gotta kind of pick and yes, I like that. My God, that's beautiful. Alrighty. Enjoy your shower. We'll still be here, I'm sure. We stay live for roughly 45 minutes to an hour most of the time. Sometimes we go over. It depends on the discussion. You know, I don't seem to be all that energetic today. I apologize. It's been a long couple days. So on the swim bait, sometimes you gotta pick some flashing off, but other than that, I mean, gorgeous. And they got a slot in them right here where you can set up your weedless hook. I have not got to use one yet, but I've got a couple lined up that I hope to be able to take out very soon. Let me clean the injector real quick. Yeah, you can comment on the most recent short, or you can comment on the most recent full-length video. It don't matter. The comments automatically pop up to me no matter which one it is, as long as it's the most recent. I've noticed that people comment on older videos. Sometimes it doesn't go through on my end for 48 hours. I'm going to get the green back in the mic so I can get another swim bait board. So let me look at the temp. 141. Let's see. Let's do 45 seconds. Okay. Yeah, the most recent short, it's going to pop up to me right away that someone commented on it. Again, I don't know why the older ones, it takes up to 48 hours for it to appear. So that's why I always tell people, just comment on the most recent and it'll pop up to me right away. When I quit the live tonight, it'll automatically say, hey, you got a comment. You've got mail. I'm going to put a little worm oil in the swim bait. It says worm oil is not needed for the release, but better safe than sorry. Alright, let's see if we're at 10. We can get another swim bait board. Then we'll get the orange back in. Actually, we still got to open the mold from the last one. I may have to mic this for 15 more seconds. I do. I'm going to do 20 just to be safe. Alright. Yeah, as soon as we get done, I'll see it and I will comment back on it. And we can figure something out. It all depends on what lure you want. I do ribbon tails. Of course, you've seen the the swim bait. That's the 5-inch. The most popular swim bait, surprisingly, is the 3-inch swim bait. We have 2-inch crappie lures, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that color. We have plenty of colors. And of course, I don't have one with eyes in it right now, but this is the best frog you will ever use if you like topwater fishing. We do horny toads. We do, of course, you've seen the Senkos. I have 2 other swim baits too. I have this smaller, fatter swim bait, and I have this swim bait. This one's a little harder to make, but that's what we can make. That's what we've got. Nope, I'm not in this business to get rich. I'm in this business to help people afford the love of fishing. I make just enough to cover my cost of my materials and my shipping, which the shipping's never much. It's normally like $6. If my chat moderator was here, she's got all the prices. She could list them out. For some reason I can't actually comment in the chat, my own chat, and it won't let me comment on it. That's why I have to answer everyone talking. That one's going to have some flashing to clean up. I'm going to set it over here. There we go. All right, we'll be here. In the meantime, we'll open the Senko. 3, 2, 1. Another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Senko. I'll get it in the water to cool down. And this one is absolutely gorgeous, so we will be taking a closer look at this one as soon as it cools. In the meantime, the swim bait is cool, so let's dive into it. I don't know, that's when I put the eyeballs on it, I mean, they look amazing. It's a paddle tail, it's got really nice action. From what I've seen, you know, I've only played with it in a little tank. I've yet to take them out and try. But that's on the agenda for this weekend. I'm going to be taking a couple of these out. Extra tail off here. Get this closed back up. I'm going to set this to the side. Let's make... I think we should do a 3-inch swim bait in the orange, just see how it looks. I think we will. Get the worm oil in it. This one's a CNC aluminum mold. In my opinion, making the lures in aluminum molds are so much better than the stone molds, but the stone molds are so much cheaper. Get the clamps on it. The clamps will help hold it together. Let me get a 10. 69. So let's do 40 seconds on that. Ah, there you are. Ladies and gentlemen, our chat moderator is in the house. Everyone say hello to Leah. Leah, if you could share the Discord link, please. All right. That Working nice. I think that swim bait's gonna come out good. We got 5 seconds to go on the clock. Tear that down. Let's see if we're at temp. Getting hot down here already. I don't think we're at temp. Leah has shared the link to our Discord server. You are more than welcome to copy and paste that link into Google or whatever search engine you use, and it will take you straight to our Discord server. You will be accepted right away. I need to make this a little bit longer. Let's do not 2 minutes. Get a little overzealous here. Let's do 25 seconds. 25 seconds. Thank you. Now that my fingers work right, I can actually punch the right number in. And as soon as we inject this, we'll pull the last 2 Senkos out, and we're going to take a closer look at those because they're gorgeous. I was going to say another word, but bad words, they're not allowed. At least I don't think they're. Damn it. Yeah, I think we can inject to that. Here we go. Just like so. Just like so. Excess out. Boom. Put that there. That there. That there. I'm going to set this over here. We are going to... So I have made another orange. And we're going to take a closer look at it right now. Because, I mean, it's beautiful. Look at this. Put the green glitter in with the orange, and I mean, it is just beautiful. I didn't go super heavy on the glitters, just some specks. I am definitely liking it. We did an orange. Oh, let me look in a bag. I thought we did an orange. Yeah, we did. Oh, actually, look in Leah's bag. So this is the last orange that we did. We put in, what did we use? What did we use? I think we used the green bass glitter in these ones. So let me get, this is the older one, and that's the newer one. And you see we got a little darker on the newer one. And what I did to make it is I had some red, a very little bit of red that I already had blocked up because I was using it to kind of do the vein that I put through this. So I took that and I put clear plastisol in it, and then I hit it with 7 drops of chartreuse and brought it orange. And I couldn't be happier with the way it looks. It is absolutely beautiful. That, plop that in there. I'm going to have to clean this. There we go. So I'm going to put more petroleum jelly down in here. And that's just going to help it slide nice and easy. God, I'm hungry. I shouldn't be this hungry. I mean, I should. I haven't eaten in a couple days. Come on. I'm the type of person that needs food like every 3 hours. Big Back Nation. There we go. That's perfect. While we wait on that, let's take a look at the swim bait. It should be ready. So again, the swim bait, we just used the frog green color and flopped 2 different glitters in it. We put in the, was it ice? Yes, ice blue. It has in green, a little bit of teal, and a touch of purple. Iron Pony. That's still a thing. I have lived outside of Ohio, in Florida now, for 22 years. I did not know an Iron Pony was still a thing. Alright, here we go. So we're trying to get the swim bait out. I'll definitely have to peel some flashing. Welcome back. We're still here. And now my chat moderator has finally arrived. She can also help get set up with lures. I think she knows my email address. She may be able to put my email address on there. But if not, it's no big deal. As long as you put a comment on the most recent video, I'll see it and we'll be able to handle it. Just got to peel a little bit of flashing off here because I did go a little heavy-handed on my pour. Yep, I live in Bradenton, Florida, down by Sarasota. I'm originally from Ohio. Ohio has good fishing for freshwater and amazing ice fishing. There we go. Yes. All right, I'm going to get that in the water to cool it down. And you know what? Since we got a frog color, let's get a frog pour. I came in with a plan. I was going to make this, and this. I'm just jumping all over the place. All right, I need to get this in the mic for about 45 seconds. New York. I have heard there's some pretty good fishing in upstate New York. I don't recall fishing in New York. I know going through Buffalo one time, I found a pond. But I didn't get to stop and fish because I was so mad because this was in like the late 90s, early 2000s, and at that time I was dipping Copenhagen, and everywhere else it was like $3-4 a can. I swear to God, I paid $12 for a can of Copenhagen in Buffalo at that time. I was going to Niagara Falls, if I remember right. Of course, now that much for a can of Copenhagen, that's normal. But back then it was not. I don't even think dip should cost that much now. I don't think anything should cost as much as it does now. People were skipping meals. I gotta get this back in for about 25 more seconds. I have fished a lot of Lake Erie in my days. A lot of Lake Erie. And I just seen, just this past winter, Lake Erie finally froze enough. There was people ice fishing on it, and I was so jealous. Like, I want to go ice fishing so bad. I haven't been ice fishing now in 23 years, Yes, I live in Florida and I still have ice fishing gear. Just can't use it. Alright, let's pour a frog. Here we go. Can everyone see good? I hope you can, because I can't do anything about the camera angle right now. Sorry. So, we're going to fill the body up. We're going to run it down the legs. Like that. Whoops. Fill up them arms. Gonna have a lot of flashing to clean up. I have a friend that lives down by the Columbus area. Him and some of his buddies took a boat up like to the, it would have been like the left side of Lake Erie, so like by oh, what's the name of that army place over there? My dad used to go to it when I was a kid. God dang it. I can't remember the name of it now, but they were duck hunting over there. Camp Perry. That's the name of it. Camp Perry. And sometimes it just hits me. Alright. So, here's the swim bait. Let me get it in the camera. It is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. That sounds familiar. There's like a bunch of islands over there. People like to duck hunt. Let's take a look at this swim bait, shall we? I'm going to try and move this without shaking it around too much. Alright, who's ready to see a swim bait? Who's ready to see a swim bait? 3, 2, 1. What do you think of those? What do you think of that? You think that'll catch a fish? Bluegill will be biting on that. I've caught bass on these though, not just bluegill. Get those in the water to cool down. We'll take a look at them closer in a moment. Let me put some more oil on this. I'm thirsty. It's hot. I'm hungry. I got all sorts of problems. Alright. We're going to do another round of swim bait. Then we might make something else. I'm not 100% sure yet. But let me get this in the mic. We're going to do 45 seconds on the clock. And don't forget to go like, comment, and subscribe. And press that bell so you get notified. Alright, the injector's ready. My gloves are ready. That is ready. 25 more seconds. And we should be at perfect injection temperature. You think we should make the 2-inch crappie lure in this orange? It looks like this. Shall we make it in orange? My favorite lure that I've made is actually this frog right here. The one that we've got poured right here. When I started making lures, I did it for the sole purpose of I wanted to create the perfect topwater frog and make it affordable. If you ever gone to like Dick's or Academy or Bass Pro Shop, topwater frogs are expensive. And they don't even look that good. So over the past year, I have been on a mission to make the perfect frog. And it is by far my favorite lure. Just topwater fishing is the best fishing to do. And that's not just my opinion. That's a fact. Okay, I was wrong. I'm going to have to microwave this a little bit longer. A lot of bit longer. That's weird. 40 seconds on the clock. Oh, we did a white one. Where did it go? Yeah, so we did a white crappie jig. Oh, we did this one like a month ago. I have used a couple, and we made a couple renditions of it. We did a couple different colored glitters on the white. But the white does work really good. I've caught a lot of bluegill with them. I've yet to catch a crappie with it. We have one lake by us that's supposed to have crappie in it. I just got an underwater camera not all that long ago. I'm going to send it down next time I take my kayak out to the lake. I will see if there's actually crappie down in that lake. They're supposed to be out by the dam. 369, that's a beautiful temperature. Alright, let me inject this. This is the 3-inch swim bait. This will be the last run of the 3-inch swim bait for the night. I'm going to try and make quite a few things tonight. Clean this off, and we should be able to look at the last swim bait. See how it came out. Beautiful. Yeah, you know, white is a great color. I did white Cincos. I haven't used a white Cinco yet. We also did, like, so I kind of put like a little bit of green in it and did like a whitish green tint. Hey, Broken Rib Guy's here. And he missed us so much last week because I didn't even get a chance to tell anyone that, hey, we're not going to be able to go live last week. Because I'm a dick. I apologize for that, everyone. I had to get ready for the fishing tournament. So there is the 3-inch swim bait. And don't worry about the little fuzzies that's on it. They pull right off. That's just a part of the mold and how they're injected. They literally just peel right off with your fingers. It's kind of like the flashing on the swim bait, the big swim bait. That's pretty much all it is. But it comes right off. On your way to Kentucky. Is there fishing in Kentucky? May 15th. I think that is that a Friday? Can anyone look at a calendar? I can't at the moment. May 15th. I'm pretty sure it's Friday. I will be leaving for a few days to go to Ohio because my daughter graduates, and I have to be there for that. Never miss your kids' graduations. And I will be taking Leah her lures instead of mailing them to her, since I will be going that way. I did a lot of hunting when I still lived in Ohio. Down here in Florida, unless you're going hog hunting, there's nothing noteworthy to hunt. Because the deer down here are babies. Even the adult ones are babies. But every now and then I do get to go up to Ohio and visit and get the bow out. Every now and then I take my slingshot out and hunt squirrels in the yard. Let me see if this frog is ready yet. It's still a little juicy. So we're going to wait on that. We got the injector clean. shot a turkey in many, many, many years. I keep saying I'm going to go turkey hunting right before Thanksgiving, and I'm going to have this nice Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, it never works out. Oh yeah, we was going to do crappie lure after this run, so I'll go ahead and get it ready. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Good having you here. We'll see you in the next one. Have a safe journey to Kentucky. I'm going to worm oil the crappie lure mold. That way we have a good release. If this is your first time being here, I want to thank you for stopping by. It means a lot to me that you would take time out of your day to hear me ramble on and see what I'm doing. It means more to me than you know. My views have been down here lately, so any interaction and engagement right now is nice. And even when engagement and views are up, it's still nice. And I appreciate it very much. I'm going to get that in the mic. We're going to do 40 seconds on the microwave. And we're going to inject crappie lure. And as soon as we inject this, the frog should be ready to come out and take a closer look at that. And we may pour. Wonder if we should do this other swim bait. I haven't done it in a while, so you know what? We will. I'm gonna move it up real good. We'll do the other swim bait before we call it a night. And I try and go anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour on the live. We're gonna cut it soon now. I'm hungry. I gotta find something to eat. Hopefully, this is the tip. It is. Alright. Here we go. Crappie lip. The crappie lure has the most pieces in one injection. It'll give us 10 crappie lures per injection. So we don't have to sit here and do a couple of them. We get a good amount. We should be able to open this one up now. So this is the last 3-inch swim bait. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful bait. A very, very gorgeous lure, if I do say so myself. Put that to the side. We're going to put this to the side because we should be able to get this frog out now. So, let's see if we can get it out. Yes. Gotta work. Gotta work. And then you see it's got flashing that needs peeled off. It comes off very, very easy. Literally just stretch out his arms and pull. normally don't do this part in the live because it may seem boring. My favorite fish to catch. That's a tough one because I really love catfishing. I do a lot of bass fishing, because it is the most popular sport fish. I kingfish out in the ocean a couple of times a year for the King of the Beach fishing tournament. I love to halibut fish up in Alaska. That's actually some of the best fishing you can do. I enjoy rainbow trout fishing. I enjoy eating rainbow trout as well. I do love to panfish because I mostly eat panfish because they're easy to catch, and well, perch is delicious, crappie is delicious, bluegill if done right, it's pretty good. So it's hard to put a favorite on fishing because I like many fish to catch. Did I just rip his foot? You gotta be kidding me. I ripped the foot. I'm still gonna keep it. I'm gonna fish with it. Let me get it in the water and cool it down. And set that to the side. I think that would be a fun catch. A freezer full of trout, you said. Well, you better have a trout ready for me when I come up. Eat some trout. It's one of my favorite fish to eat. Did I hit it? What is going on? Hello? Hello? Okay, there we go. I thought I bumped something. Alright, I'm going to get, if I have enough time, it's really all going to depend on my mom and how she feels, because she really shouldn't be doing a long trip right now. Alright, so now, I gotta clean the injector before we even start. Oh, I hear my dog. Anyways, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna inject. I have a friend that has a 3D printer and he made me a couple swim bait molds and they look like this. I haven't injected much with this mold because it's got a weird shaped head and I actually have to hover when I inject it, so it's a little difficult to do in a live stream, but I'm gonna do one for you because why not? Injector's ready. I don't see why it won't come out good. And then we're going to open all of them and take a look-see, and then we'll go ahead and call it a night. Because I think my dog is going to want some attention very soon. Yeah, that's my dog. Alright, let's see how we are on temperature. I'm gonna have to put it in just a touch longer. It's not quite where I need it to be. So let's give it, let's say 20 seconds. I have not caught a salmon that I can recall. I know we tried to catch some salmon the last time I went halibut fishing, but we never got one. I've eaten a lot of salmon. Very, very delicious fish. There we go. Now we're up to 10. Alright. So, a lot of work goes into the injection of this one. So I actually have to sit it like this. Just like that. Come on. And make a mess. It did not feel like a very good injection. So I don't want to get my hopes up on it. But as soon as it cools down and we can open it, we'll know. I definitely eat a lot of salmon. While we wait for this to cool, I'm going to set it over here. And let's take a look at the crappie lure. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Man. Such a nice lure. I'm going to get it plucked off. Like I said, it makes 10 at a time. I'm going to pluck it off the runner and get in the water so it can cool. Yes. Beautiful. Runner in. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make a pretty good run of this crappie lure. So maybe the shorts throughout the week, I can get some crappie lures made, because that's a nice color. That's alright. You can just comment on the video and we'll make it work. We will make it work. Let's take a look at this frog. So, here's the frog. Look at it. Looking shiny. And I did rip some of its foot off, unfortunately, so now it's going to have a wiggle to it. But I'm still going to take it out and use it. I don't care about a little wiggle with a foot. And the last 3-inch swim bait. It's hard to see in my hand, but it's a paddle tail, and when you're reeling this, if you can see down in the water, you will see the fish coming for it. They literally attack that thing. And now, crappie lures they're small, so they cool quick. Let me grab those out. Dry them off a little bit. Gorgeous. I mean, I don't mind giving my phone number out. I try not to put it in chats or anything. I will send you it in the comment section of the video you commented in. I'm going to send you my email address. And then you can email me, and I'll give you my phone number in the email. Because I don't have a line specifically for the lures, unfortunately. And my day job, I do air condition, and I'm not good at saving numbers in my phone, so I lose numbers quick. Alright, so this is the 3D printed mold. I don't know how the injection went. It felt weird, but we're going to open it up. I don't know if YouTube has an email specific section. I'm pretty sure it's just the comments. Oh, it came out good, actually. I mean, it's a little dented. But, oh no, it's actually really dented. Came out dented right here. So at the end of the injection, not enough went down into the head. Dang it. It might not swim good. I don't know. What do you think? Should I keep that? Try it out? I mean, it's a little remedial. Actually, nope. I found a dead spot in it. Yeah, it's got a dead spot in it. Ah. Well, we tried. So we'll just remelt that one and turn it into a crappie lure. So let me look at the time. Yeah, we are at 1 hour and 2 minutes now. So our time is up for the night. So your comment on the video, I will message you on that. You just gotta give me a little bit, because as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna go eat something, and probably have to charge my phone up. I'm gonna try and get back on shorts every day from starting tonight. A new video will be up Sunday, lives every Thursday at 7:30. We also have a TikTok of the same name. If you want to follow that, feel free. I do not post on that as much. Sometimes I go live at the same time. I'll set my laptop up here and I'll go live on TikTok as well and do them both at the same time. That one doesn't get as much interaction as this one, obviously, because I'm talking to you on a mic. I have a soundboard. All right, that sounds good. I mean, whenever you see the reply, just reply back whenever you can. No rush, because I definitely got to put some lures together before I can ship any out. I mean, I got some sitting here that's got to get shipped out this week. Some of these are ones that I need to test so I can make the colors official. But you're not missing anything. TikTok sucks. But again, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, and I will see everyone in the next one. Don't forget to go like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. Mwah! Peace! Here, I'll even show you my pretty face. Lives are Thursdays at 7:30. Full-length videos get posted Sundays, normally around noon time Eastern time. And then shorts, I'm going to get back to doing shorts starting tonight, every day. So, there'll be plenty of content up. And in the future, I will be discussing changing the day of the live, but right now we're sticking with Thursday because that's pretty much the freest day I have. So, but till the next one, I'll see you guys later. All right, have a good night.